All right, well, happy Friday. Dr. Gordon and Linda coming at you, Facebook Friday. Linda, we've been gone for a couple weeks.
We have.
We've been busy. We've been
It's
busy.
been
That's right, the theme music. Cue theme music. All right, and graphics. So, yeah, it's been a couple weeks. We've been busy, right? We've been
Very
busy,
busy.
right? So, you got our Christmas shopping done?
I've got most of it.
All? Most of it? I've done none of it.
I used to do all of it on Christmas Eve, so I'm still ahead of schedule.
I think, there are several places open on Christmas Day. You can just sneak out like 6 a.m. before the kids are, you just get it, right? I mean, yeah. I mean, Buc-ee's is probably open. Definitely go to Buc-ee's.
Best place ever.
Right? You could just do it all there at Buc-ee's.
You could.
That morning.
You could.
Christmas morning, right?
You could get Christmas
that's
dinner.
Right. That's right.
You could.
I hope the audience doesn't go because if I'm heading there, I don't want it to be too busy.
Yeah.
Too busy. So, world's largest Buc-ee's, right? Open in Sevierville.
That's right.
Right? But I think there's a bigger one being built. There's
Where?
always a bigger one.
Oh, there are.
It could be Texas. I mean, everything's bigger in Texas.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, anyway, so it's so Merry Christmas, of course, to everybody. We have our Christmas party next Friday, so maybe we'll do a brief Facebook Friday, around before things. Yeah. Before things get ugly with the Yankee Christmas swap, where we try to keep it calm, but there have been years where there have been some tears when people didn't get exactly what they wanted, and it was hard on Mark. I know it was really hard on Mark.
Yeah, I'm very emotionally invested in it.
Yeah. What the gift you got.
Yes.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Without question.
That's right. So.
Just wait to see what I got
That's right.
this year.
That's right. So I have a box here. I have a box. No, don't look at just a box.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry.
A box, okay, and you never know. Life is like a box of chocolates, right? You never know what you're gonna get, right? And of course that's true. We look at. I mean, that's the amazing thing about IVF is we have these embryos. Some of the embryos look great and don't implant. Very frustrating. Embryos that don't look great implant, make beautiful babies. You never know.
Never know.
Right? You never know. The only embryo that can't make a baby,
There's the one
when
we
you don't put in, right? So, but in any case, I just thought there certainly this time of year we take stock and think about the coming year, right? And we have some big changes afoot. Obviously, the building, right?
Yes.
That's a big change, right?
Now there's things going
That's
up
right. And
so you can see progress.
That's right. And the only thing that doesn't change is that change happens, right?
That's right.
There's always some change, right? So I thought we'd talk a little bit about just some changes, some name changes, okay? So there was this company originally, okay?
Yes.
Dotson, yes.
Dotson,
Boy,
that's
that is
right.
going back a
Dotson,
ways.
Dotson. What did that, do you remember what that got changed into? Dotson.
Toyota.
Oh.
Is it Nissan?
Nissan,
Yeah.
right?
I did not know that.
Yeah, Dotson went to
I wonder
the
where Dotson went.
Yeah, the Z240. That my brother-in-law Larry had his dad had bought him a.
Was there a B210 or something?
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. His dad bought him a Z240 and then proceeded to drive it. Not let Larry drive it. Okay. All right. And if you were driving down the highway looking for a place to gas up, you might stop at this place.
Esso.
Esso, right?
Now I don't remember that.
Yeah. Did you know what Esso became?
No.
Put a tiger in your tank, right?
Exxon.
Right.
There you go.
So switched to Exxon.
Interesting.
Right? Put a tiger in your tank with Esso. So that was it. Right? No, I'm good.
You just won't let me help at all.
Can't help it all. All right, okay.
At all.
And then of course, and this affects us because we did our banking at this place.
BB&T.
Oh yeah.
BB&T, right?
Yeah.
And now BB&T is now
Truest.
Truist, right?
Yeah.
Right. And I do not have any connections at BB&T, but I wonder how much the BB&T SunTrust people paid to come up with this name. I'm not being critical. I'm just saying, are you serious? I mean, that's the name he came up with. But in any case, that's okay. All right.
Ashley says, "Hey everyone," by the way.
Hey, okay. And then of course, but then we have this, right? We have this.
Yes, I recognize that.
Southeastern Fertility.
I've heard of it. I've heard of
that
it.
place?
I've heard of that
Yeah,
place,
that's
yeah.
a great place.
It
Yeah.
is.
Only the best people work there and go there, right?
That's right.
Amazing
Right.
reputation.
That's right, amazing. But change is important, right? And I think that after coming out on our 5th year now of being here, and when I started in 2019 here, and I think that it's time to shift a little bit. So we are shifting, and we have a new name.
Yay!
Yay! Ta-da!
I love it. Rejoice Fertility.
Rejoice, right? And
Yes.
so after spending countless hours and tens of thousands of money on consultants, I asked my wife, and she said, I think you should call it Rejoice. And I thought, that's a great idea. Now, of course, we didn't really spend any money on any
So
consultant.
next time
That's
you'll
right.
ask her first.
I always ask my wife first. You know, it's a curse being right all the time. I ask her. It must be difficult to be right all the time. Anyway, so Rejoice Fertility. So we're maintaining the logo, right? So
Yep.
your logo stays the same, but again, you know, the Rejoice Fertility. So
I like it.
so we are working hard to affect, you know, the name change, and it does take a while to go through the paperwork and change all that and all that. But again, that will be our name. We will have the new building, hopefully beginning of the third quarter. When is it?
Third quarter, right? Starts in July. Yeah.
So the third quarter of next year. We've got steel. You can
Yeah.
drive by the slide. We got steel.
It looks
up.
great.
Yep, so that's good. We've got pouring the slab this week or next week. No, sorry, next week. Yeah, and then you know, we're hoping to get that roofing on so they can be doing all the interior work when the weather becomes inclement here in East
With the
Tennessee.
6 foot of snow.
It's going to be a huge building, though, compared to what we have now.
9,200 square feet.
I mean, that's
So it's like, yeah, so it's about 50% more, I guess, a little less. Yeah.
That's
But
awesome.
why when you drive by and you're looking over there, and this is why nobody can tell me, oh, it's 10 foot by 10 foot.
Yeah.
That tells me nothing because the visualization.
Right.
But when I'm driving by, it doesn't look that big. But then when I walk across.
The same thing, like, why would you eat Chinese food? You're hungry like 20 minutes later? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying
Yeah, I don't
if
know.
you're
Yeah.
way over here,
I think it is.
doesn't look that
Yeah, it
big,
is
but
interesting
when
because I
you're
look
there-
at when you look at the interior dimensions, is where they're putting the interior footers. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, is this the wrong? Are these rooms too small? I mean,
That's
just
what-
it's hard, but
It looks different,
yeah, it does
doesn't
look
it?
different. So you know, once you get the walls up, the windows up, you know, all those things, then
Then I can
then
comprehend.
then you'll comprehend it exactly.
Yeah.
But even then, until you put the furniture in, I think it's hard to really estimate too, right? Because
Because all the rooms look big
all
before
I
furniture.
know. Yeah. So anyway, well, but that's so. So that's a
Exciting.
Christmas
Exciting
change.
times
Change
coming up.
is coming. Change is coming. So so look for that. Those changes all around town as we pepper the city of Knoxville with notices and at least with Christmas cards. Mark.
Yeah, the rebranding will be taking effect starting January 1st, 2024.
Yeah, so, you know, so yeah. Anyway, well, we're so glad you joined us for Facebook Friday. Both of you out there watching it.
Now, we've got 8 people live right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Woo, yeah, woo. We're just killing it.
And many more will watch it on replay.
That's right.
Yeah, you're good.
That's right. So we wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and may all of your wishes come true.
That almost sounded Disney-like. Yeah. And we hope we give you a reason to rejoice.
Rejoice.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
Fertility is not saying you rejoice in, but we hope that you would rejoice that you found a place that will take good care of you, will deal with your concerns, treat you in a
Like a
loving
person.
way, like a person. Yes, and that's what we want.
Ashley affirms she is rejoicing because she's pregnant. Because of what is currently Southeastern Fertility, soon to be Rejoice Fertility.
Yeah, there you go. Yay.
See?
Yeah, there you go. First happy.
I really like it.
Happy, yes. So that's good. That's good. If everybody hated it, it wasn't my idea. If they loved it, then oh yeah, I definitely signed off on that one. So. somebody signed off on Truist. They thought it was good too. I'm just saying. I'm not being critical. I'm just saying.
You would never be critical.
I would never.
I just don't get it.
Sorry. All
Yeah.
right. Well, anyway, wish you all a wonderful, blessed Christmas and a Happy New Year.